I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Without further ado, I would now like to welcome our Mistress of Ceremonies for the night, Mrs. Elizabeth Callahan.
Hello, good evening. Welcome, Superintendent Mr. Alan Himmelberger, Assistant Superintendent Dr. David L. Thompson, Principal Michael Dudek, Vice Principal Keith Ducharme, faculty and staff, school committee members, community members, proud parents and relatives, and the class of 2016 to Blackstone Millville Regional High School's annual Senior Awards Night. I am your Mistress of Ceremonies, Mrs. Elizabeth Callahan. Tonight, many members of the class of 2016 will be recognized with awards and scholarships for their many achievements. Before we begin, there are several people who should be recognized for their hard work planning and organizing tonight's ceremony, including Mr. Keith Ducharme, who makes them look so good walking up on stage. Our guidance department, and especially guidance secretary Mrs. Jill Rondo, who really puts all of this together year after year. Thank you. To begin our ceremony, would you please welcome Superintendent Alan Himmelberger to the podium for his opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Ms. Callahan. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Dudek for giving me only 2 minutes tonight, so I'll be brief. Welcome to everyone here. This is an incredible class, and I wanted to say that you all are going to have to join me and thank 3 groups of people. One would be our jazz band, most of whom will be on the field July 5th. At Fenway Park, so even if you're not a baseball fan, you got to tune in. We are a school that can prove that the arts, athletics, and academics can not only coexist, but can excel and feed off of each other. So thank you very much, Mr. Schaefer and the band. The second group that the 118 seniors must thank, the faculty and staff here at BMRHS. The caring and the compassion and the dedication that they show to all of you every day of your 4 years here is nothing short of a miracle. And I know that the ringmasters who make it all go, in Mr. Ducharme and Mr. Dudek, really don't get a lot of credit throughout the year. But I know that the faculty and staff appreciates the leadership, the professional consistency each and every day. And so, once again, thank you to the high school faculty and staff. The last group that we, as graduates, must thank are your parents and your relatives and your family and friends that have supported you for the past 13 or so years of public school and will continue to support you long after you've paid off your college loans. Trust me, I know. I just finished that a little while ago. To parents, we know the road is often not easy in raising children. We also know that the rewards far outweigh the risks. And so to all of you as a fellow member of the parental community, I want to say thank you very much for your support, for your challenges, for your concern, your questions, but most of all for giving these incredible young adults, yes, you are now officially turning the page, the support that they have needed to achieve all that they have done so far and will do very soon in the future. Thank you all. Thanks very much. So that leaves me precious little time for my opening remarks. All I want to say is that it has been a privilege and an honor to be their superintendent for the last 2 years of their public education. Having an office in the school can sometimes have its good things and not so good things. The best part is interacting with these students, your children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews, every day. You have so much to be proud of, and boy, oh boy, are you in for a real treat as you watch them continue to grow and achieve. So without further ado, how am I doing, Mr. Dudek, okay? Good. I want to wish you again much good health, terrific success, and all the happiness that living a life well lived will continue to give you. Congratulations. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Dr. Himmelberger. Next, the BMR Jazz Band, under the direction of Mr. Todd Schaefer, will perform I Remember Clifford by Benny Golson and arranged by Sammy Nestico, featuring senior Nick Schleier. Beautiful. Can we get one more round of applause for that? All right. Our first awards to be given are the academic awards, awarded to students for their achievement, effort, and advancement in their classes. The awards are particularly special as these beautiful wood plaques students will receive were handcrafted here at BMR by the students of Mr. Mark Juba and Mr. Christopher Pilling. We'll begin the academic awards with English, my favorite. At this time, I'd like to introduce English Department Head, Miss Amy Veralt.
Thank you, Mrs. Callahan. The first award I'm going to present tonight is the Advancement in English. I'm going to be a little long-winded, and I apologize, but I'm an English teacher, and I can't help it. Seeing a student improve in skill and work ethic is one of the most gratifying experiences we have as educators. The student receiving this year's Advancement in English Award has improved as both a writer and a student over the course of her high school career. As a senior, she has demonstrated a solid work ethic and enthusiasm for class discussion, took on the responsibility of an English department intern, and has even asserted her desire to major in English in college. She brings an energy and approach to everything that is truly all her own. With a sassy flip of the hair and a one-liner sure to break down even the most serious disposition, this student continues down an impressive path of self-improvement. Congratulations on this year's Advancement in English Award, which goes to Sarah Joffrey. And now for the Excellence in English Award. Selecting a recipient for the Excellence in English Award presents a challenge because there are so many factors to take into consideration: insight, analysis, writing skills, unique voice, contributions to discussion, and passion for the subject. This year's recipient possesses a balance of all these qualities, but perhaps is the most inspiring has been her passion. As a 9th grader, this student sat in English class as if there were nowhere in the world she'd rather be. She wore a constant look of enthusiasm and raised her hand energetically with every opportunity. Her eyes lit up at a new idea, and she looked forward to every assignment as if you were giving her a gift. As the years progressed, she faced the growing pains many of us know so well. She questioned herself, her abilities, and her motivation. As a junior, she took AP and an English independent study and navigated her way precariously through the year. She grew as a writer in AP and was pushed out of her comfort zone through discussion and writing techniques that were unfamiliar and sometimes intimidating to her. By senior year, her writing had improved and her motivation and confidence were reignited. She shared frequently in class, demonstrated insight and passion for the reading, and has remained committed to going into English and library science after high school. She is a true reader and writer, someone who notices the details, thinks analytically, and seeks answers and understanding through text. I am proud of her for what she has accomplished so far and know that whatever field she ultimately goes into, literature will always be a part of her life. The award for excellence in English goes to Amanda Landry. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Veralt. Next up is our National Honor Society advisor, Ms. Marianne McLean.
As the advisor to the National Honor Society, I have the honor of presenting the Community Service Award to a member who has shown enthusiasm towards all NHS functions and cheerfully took the initiative to help the rest of the membership when needed. Her service went beyond the required activities of the organization, helping with projects and activities in the schools and in the community. She volunteered extensively through her 2 years as a member and this year as the service coordinator. Whenever there was a need, she always stepped up to the plate and did so with enthusiasm and a great big smile. She always embraces the NHS pillars of leadership, service, and character. The Community Service Award goes to Katie Gauthier.
Thank you, Ms. McLean. Representing the Foreign Language Department, Spanish teacher, and this year's class advisor, Mrs. Lynn Gomes.
Good evening. On behalf of the Foreign Language Department, I am here to present both the French and Spanish Award this evening. So first, we'll start with the Excellence in French Award. The Excellence in French Award recognizes a senior who has studied the French language for 4 years. Through her hard work and dedication, this student has demonstrated exemplary skills in reading comprehension, writing, and speaking. Her enthusiasm and lively participation helped to create a fun and most pleasant learning environment. I am proud to announce that the recipient of the Excellence in French Award goes to Megan DeWolf. The Excellence in Spanish Award is given to a student who has taken 4 years of Spanish, has maintained excellent grades, and can communicate in Spanish using a variety of mediums. It was really hard this year for me to decide who's going to get this award. This year's recipient stands out for numerous reasons. He is extremely creative, has a terrific sense of humor, and has the ability to think on his feet in the target language. Although I don't quite feel the burn as much as he does, I will miss him greatly, and I know he will do great things at Duke next year. This year's Excellence in Spanish Award goes to Griffin Riley.
Next, Mr. Ethan Rowe will come up to present awards for the Math Department.
Good evening. Are you guys ready to kick it up a notch? Okay. If someone were to ask me to tell some stories about the class of 2016, my response would be similar to my explanation of infinity. It might never end. These seniors have the uncanny ability to come up with great questions and observations. Like the time Eric Eisner brought up parallel lines. He said, "You know, parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet." And then there was Nate Carroll the day he said, "Never argue with a 90-degree angle. They're always right." I mean, who comes up with this stuff? But I'm actually only here to talk about 2 seniors tonight. The first award in mathematics is called Outstanding Effort in Mathematics. Many recent studies have shown that the most important trait when it comes to a person's success in life is that person's willingness to stick with a problem. Their grit. The student we've chosen for this award is an example of someone with grit. He's one of the hardest working students I've seen in many years. I have no doubt that this young man will find success in life because of his willingness to work for what he wants. The award for Outstanding Effort in Mathematics goes to Chris Tringali. The next award recipient is a gifted mathematician and computer programmer. Throughout his career at BMR, he has demonstrated the ability to solve problems at all levels. He also surprised me with his subtle and dynamic sense of humor as the year progressed. One day, I gave an extremely hard calculus test with way too many word problems, and this young man wrote on the test, "Dear Mr. Rowe, I'm not your therapist. Solve your own problems." But seriously, it is my pleasure to present the Excellence in Mathematics Award to Andrew Jalbert.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rowe. I love a good math joke. Next, representing the Physical Education Department, our Athletic Director, Ms. Jill Tosti.
The Wellness Department is pleased to announce the two winners of the Excellent in Physical Education Award. The first recipient is a young lady whose passion for fitness was first recognized at her younger days as in wellness and PE, and then again as an upperclassmate in Fitness for Life. This student came to every class with an excellent attitude and a great work ethic. As an intern to the Wellness Department this year, she spent much time working behind the scenes, creating workout posters and setting up fitness center, gym, fields for class workouts and activities. It is with great pleasure that the Wellness Department selects Abigail Smith to recipient of the Excellence in Mathematics Award. All right. The second recipient is a young man who has also excelled in PE and wellness and Fitness for Life, leadership, and sports management. Over the past 4 years, he has demonstrated excellent leadership, outstanding sportsmanship, and truly defines what it means to be a team player. Committed to personal fitness, and his commitment to personal fitness is to be commended. It is also with great pleasure that the Wellness Department selects Zach Taylor as the recipient of the Excellence in Physical Education Award.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tosti. To represent the Science Department, Science Department Head, Mrs. Ellie Conrad.
Good evening, everyone. Let's see if I have the right one here. Okay, welcome. The first award is the Excellence in Science, and this award is presented to a student who has demonstrated a commitment to science and has excelled in their endeavor. This student has worked diligently, methodically, setting high standards which reflects their commitment and appreciation for education, earning outstanding grades in all science courses, which included 3 advanced placement sciences, 5 advanced science courses. It is with great pleasure I present this award to the good morning man, no matter what time of day it was, Jared Girton. Our second award is Distinction in Science, and the award is presented to a student who has sincere curiosity, interest, and love for science. She has taken numerous science classes, including several advanced placement, is driven to perfection with an impeccable work ethic, ambitious, and has set her sights on being a physician's assistant. It is with great pleasure that I present this award to Jessica Morrison. Congratulations. Nice job. Thank you.
Next in our academic awards, representing the History Department, Miss Stephanie Anderson.
Thank you. I just want to tell you parents and guardians out there that your students are just absolutely amazing. I've had so much fun working with these guys the last 4 years. Some of them have been crazy enough to take my class 3 years. Love you. Love you too. The first award is for excellence in world history. This young man demonstrated a strong depth of understanding and consistently delivering high-quality analysis of important events in world history. It's my pleasure to present the Excellence in World History Award to Nate Carroll. Second award is Excellence in U.S. History. This goes to a young man who is affectionately known as the Hool, according to Mr. McCormick. He scored a 5 on last year's AP exam, which placed him in the top 5% of the almost 700,000 students who took the exam worldwide. During last year's A-Push class, he was an active participant, frequently asking deep and probing questions on a variety of historical topics. He also brought a nice sense of humor to the proceedings. You know I'm reading his words. This includes document-based essay question references to his idol, his favorite movies, and his fondness for your mama jokes. There is one included, and I'm skipping it. Congratulations to Ben Hool. The next award is Excellence in Social Studies. I had the pleasure of getting to know this young lady this year in my psychology class. She's incredibly intelligent, speaks her mind. She's got so much potential going forward. I can't wait to see what she's going to do. And she did teach me about a whole new level of strictness when it comes to parenting. It's my pleasure to present this award to Taylor Kadurka. Last one. This award goes for Most Improved in Social Studies. I've had the pleasure of knowing this young lady since she came into this country a few years ago. And I've gotten to see her grow by just leaps and bounds in these last 3 years, from being a 10th grade student of mine to having her this year as a senior. She has a fantastic sense of humor. She's been so much fun, but it's been just amazing to watch just how she soaks everything up and how she's improved in her reading, her writing, her speaking, her analysis. You would think that she was just a native to everything she does. And her name just goes so well with the name game. I sing it to her every now and then in the hallway. So Most Improved in Social Studies to Nellie Gaudet. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson. Finally, to award a whole bunch of awards, Mr. Mark Juba, who will come up to present awards for technology, art, and music.
Thank you, Ms. Callahan. Before I start, I just want to say you guys have a big day tomorrow, but I have to acknowledge two other people that always watch me on the internet, and this is true. Tomorrow you'll be celebrating your graduation. My parents tomorrow will be celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary, June 3rd. I asked my dad one time, how did you know Mom was like the right girl for him? And he said very early on he had a dream that someday he would die in her hands. And then he always adds, and the last words would be, "Stop choking me!" So it tells you right there that my dad isn't quite politically correct, and my mom is the saint. My mom is the saint in the relationship. So God bless them both. Okay, technology engineering. This student would do absolutely anything that was asked of him. Constructing pieces for robotic students, organizing tools, organizing wood, and you can't forget the most hated job, cleaning out that dust collector. This award is for someone that is determined to always put his best foot forward and will continue to do so. The Excellence in Technology Engineering Award goes to Devin Williams Baruth. We have 2 music awards. The first student receiving an award tonight has been an integral part of the woodwind section for the last 4+ years. She has been involved in high school marching band, in which she was part of the featured flute trio, high school woodwind choir, and high school wind ensemble, even offering to learn to play an instrument that most people, including Mr. Schaefer, run away from. In the process, she became a top-level piccolo player. This past year, she was chosen as one of the first ever appointed student leaders of marching band. The award for excellence in music goes to Daria Bougeri. The next award goes to a student who has quite possibly done every musical activity available to him over the course of 4 years here at BMR. These include marching band, in which he was a featured soloist, jazz ensemble, in which he was a featured soloist tonight, brass choir, winter percussion, wind ensemble, keyboard player for the BMR renowned MLC, and music director for the 2016 drama production. This past year, he could be found on stage every free minute of the day practicing trumpet, and he plans on continuing his music training by majoring in music education in college. The second award for excellence in music goes to Nicholas Schleier. We have 5 digital communication awards. For Photoshop, this student was always on task and was a creative member of the class. Whether taking photos or using Photoshop to its complete ability, this student constantly put effort and thought into her work every day. She also used Photoshop skills during her internship, where she worked on yearbook pages and made new Photoshop example projects to help others learn the course. The Excellence in Photoshop Award goes to Michaela Roy. Photography. Photography class can range from light painting to still lifes to a portrait and everything in between. This student would always be happy to try whatever was going on in the time. One assignment, a series of landscapes she photographed, really stuck out due to the thoughtful ideas behind the photographs. The Excellence in Photography Award goes to Megan Sayak. Video production. This student was always an enthusiastic, considerate, and creative member of the class. She took initiative and always worked hard on the assignment given. But beyond that, she attended after-school video lab sessions to help finish work, helped others, and always did everything asked. The Excellence in Video Production Award goes to Emily Keys. Graphic design. This student has excelled at graphic design work. He took graphics 1 and 2 his junior year, acing both classes, but his work in graphic design at BMR started even before that. He joined the yearbook staff as a sophomore and instantly showed a flair for design. As a junior, he was an assistant editor and continued to take more responsibility on. This year, he was editor-in-chief of the yearbook. He used an in-school internship and stayed countless hours after school each Tuesday and Thursday, making everything just right to produce a stellar 2016 yearbook, which was handed out last night at the senior banquet. The winner of the Excellence in Graphic Design Award goes to Matt Bourgeois. Printing technology, there's a theme to this one. This student had perfect timing on every project. After taking graphics 1 and 2 his sophomore year, he returned to graphics and the print shop classes this year, and boy did he put hours and hours in for the district. Monthly, he designed and print the calendars used here at BMR. His work won't be forgotten next year, as the calendars in the high school and middle school handbooks were designed by and printed by Cheech. The Excellence in Printing Technology goes to Nathan Seffernick. We have one art award. This student has shown a great commitment to building on her already established abilities. Since coming in as a freshman, she has continued to practice and strive to better her skills. There wasn't an award, program, or contest she didn't try for. This promise became evident when she was accepted to the Rhode Island School of Design, one of the top art schools in the nation. There is no doubt that the award for excellence in art should go to Arissa Boucher. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Juba. And that concludes our academic awards. It is now my pleasure to introduce Principal Michael Dudek, who will be presenting the Community and Scholastic Awards and Scholarships tonight.
So I went on Twitter, and I went on hashtag 2016 fabulous. You think I found any pictures? Did I find any pictures, guys? No, I didn't. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do a little selfie with the class of 2016. Hashtag 2016 fabulous. So everyone please stand up. So guess who's hashtag 2016 fabulous now? You guys. I thought I'd get a better reaction than that. Come on, guys. Tough crowd. So let's give Mrs. Callahan a round of applause for her amazing job tonight. There's a lot that goes on backstage to get these awards out in an organized manner, and we appreciate all that she does. Special thanks to Mrs. Rondo for organizing all these awards and to our Integrated Technology Department for making several of these certificates and plaques. Senior Week and Senior Awards Night allow us to celebrate the many achievements of our loved ones. Parents and family members are very much part of this celebration. We need to thank all of our parents and guardians who have helped us shape these wonderful seniors. So a round of applause again for our senior parents and family members. Senior Awards Night is an opportunity to recognize deserving seniors for the tireless efforts throughout their high school years. Upon us, we have All-State music performers, DVC Athletic All-Stars, All-State art recipients, state and regional student council delegate members, national championship marching band members, Dual Valley Conference baseball and track champions, community service advocates, and many other titles and roles too numerous to count. Several community awards and scholarships will be presented tonight. 45 of our 118 seniors have applied for these local scholarships and were eligible for nomination. I am proud to announce that we will give out over $22,000 of local school and community scholarships. Many of the scholarships and awards are in memory of former teachers and students. Since, for many of you, they lived and died long before you entered BMR, I will provide some information on who these people were and why we still honor their memory today. Additionally, I do want to recognize the fact that many of our seniors will be receiving various scholarships and financial aid packages from their respective college and university. To date, the class of 2016 has received $2,973,932 in scholarships and aid. And we are still waiting for those last-minute purple scholarship forms from our slackers. So I'm going to do the guidance counselor department a little favor, and I'm going to get those out to some of those seniors. So once I get that, we'll be over $3 million. So we are extremely proud of the numerous awards received by our students. I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to our local businesses, family memorial foundations, and associations for continuing to support our wonderful seniors. Congratulations again go to the class of 2016. So let me begin with our individual community awards. So the first community award is the Central Mass Athletic Directors Association Award. This award is based on athletic proficiency, scholastic achievement, citizenship, leadership, and contributions to the school and community. We have two recipients. The first recipient is Taylor Kadirka. The second recipient is Justin Stone. I do want to give a quick update. I'm glad our softball and baseball players are here. They had district games today. One was at 2, one was at 3. They're back. They played their hearts out. Our boys lost 2-1 to West Boylston, and our girls softball team beat Lunenburg 4-1. So congratulations to you guys. So the next community award is the Daughters of the American Revolution Award. This award rewards the quality of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism in their homes, school, and community. Our student was selected by our teachers because she possesses all of these qualities. This year's recipient is Catherine Gauthier. Next community award is the Joseph Struzik Memorial Award. Joseph Struzik was a teacher, coach, and athletic director at both Blackstone High School and BMR. He was very active in most all school and community activities and raised tens of thousands of dollars for the Jimmy Fund. He died in 1986 after a courageous battle with cancer. The Student Athlete Award recognizes a senior that has excelled in the classroom, on the athletic field, and displayed outstanding citizenship, attitude, and involvement in this school. This year's recipients are Sarah DeWolf, and the second recipient is Christopher Tringali. The next community award is the Telegram and Gazette Student Achiever Award. And this is based on a combination of scholarship and leadership. This person's picture and bio were published in the Worcester Telegram and Gazette, I believe in color, so I believe that was a really nice award. And this award goes to Griffin Riley. For our next award, I would ask Sergeant First Class Ronald E. Kinerd, Military Science Instructor, U.S. Army Cadet Command, to please come up. Nathan Carroll. Nathan will be receiving a National High School Army ROTC scholarship, which will cover all tuition and fees at the University of Maine. By accepting the scholarship, Nathan has committed to accepting a commission as second lieutenant in the United States Army upon graduation, again from the University of Maine. Congratulations, Nathan. At this time, I'd like to recognize our top 10 members for the class of 2016, and this is in no particular order. These students were recognized at the United Regional Chamber Spotlight on Education Breakfast last week, and we appreciate everything that they've done. So again, no particular order. Nicholas Schleier. Matthew Bourgeois. Next recipient is Taylor Kaderka. Top 10, Christopher Tringali. Next on our list is Andrew Lucier. Jessica Morrison. Can we have Jared Gurton come down? Once again, Nathan Carroll. Andrew Jalbert. And finally, to wrap top 10, Griffin Riley. So I'd like to recognize our Unsung Hero Award. The recipient was also recognized at the United Regional Chamber Spotlight on Education Breakfast. I'd like to read a quick profile. Rebecca Hahn was nominated by Mr. Gaudet, her integrated technology teacher. He writes, over the past 3 years, I've had the opportunity to teach Rebecca in classes ranging from Photoshop to video production 1 and 2. In every instance, she has demonstrated not only a willingness to do work, but to go above and beyond and find ways to be both helpful and kind to others. Always staying the extra minute to help clean up the equipment in the classroom, or asking for additional assignments in video production, and even working with the district video professionals to assist in the filming of school events. Rebecca is someone who takes initiative and sees through to the end whenever she has planned. As a teacher, I often find moments where students teach me something. With Rebecca, I could always count on being reminded that determination, kindness, and good nature are vital skills and attributes to a successful person. I know Rebecca has plans to attend school and then possibly become an EMT. I know whatever she puts her mind to, she will succeed. Rebecca Hahn. This is going to be a group recognition. So we talk about senior credits. In order to graduate from BMR, you have to have a minimum of 24 credits. The following students earned more than the minimum 24 credits to graduate, earning 25.5 or more credits in their high school career. So I will call the students by name and ask that they stand, and we will hold the applause until the very end. We have 75 students out of 118 that went above and beyond. Amanda Alves. We'll wait for the applause till the end. Justin Avery. Kayla Ballou. Arissa Boucher. Matthew Bourgeois. Daria Bougeri. Tia Bourget, Sally Ann Campano, Nathan Carroll, Darian Champagne, Jonathan Chase, Megan Siak, Brock, Michael Costello, Justin Coop, Brianna Crowley, Corey Davidge, Bradley DeMott, Erin DeWolf, Megan DeWolf, Sarah DeWolf, Elizabeth Dowry, Eric Eisner, Kim Gotti, Corey Gallagher, Benjamin Gallant, Catherine Gothier, Kelsey Gerard, Kayla Goodale, Jared Girton, Rebecca Hahn, Haley Hermanstone, Corey Haytu, Jonathan Hodeke, Benjamin Houle, Cameron Howland, Andrew Jalbert, Lindsay Karcher, Emily Keys, Caleb Kingsman, Taylor Kaderka, Amanda Landry, Andrew Lucier, Katie Mancini, Mark Mantoni, Ryan Marcotte, Dominic Martello, Jeffrey Meza, Christopher Milliken, Jessica Monroe, Zachary Morin, Jessica Morrison, Kristen Nordquist, Allie O'Connor, Jackson Palazzini, Samuel Partlow, James Perry, Madison Picard, Gabriella Piet, Emily Rassicott Porzio, Ian Reed, Griffin Riley, Rebecca Rivard, Tyler Revito, Michaela Roy, Zachary Roy, Nicholas Schleier, Nathan Sefrenick, Abigail Smith, Justin Stone, Zachary Taylor, Ashley Tomasi, Christopher Tringali, I'm doing that again, right? Jonathan Walsh, and Richard Williams III. So all of those students that I just called, please stand up. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. So next on my list is the Finish Strong Award. This is a new award. Beginning with the 2014-2015 academic year, BMR students were introduced to the Charger Strong program. The purpose of this program is to provide students with a greater focus on student retention, improve graduation rates, and celebrate student success. Our school goal is for students to start their high school experience in a positive direction, stay strong through their high school years, and finish strong at the end of their senior year. Seniors who have received 6 or more credits and have missed less than 6 days of school in their senior year will be recognized. We have 13 recipients. So let me call them and have them come up. First one for a Finish Strong Award, Matthew Bourgeois. Next on our list is Raekwon Cardoso. Nathan Carroll. Jonathan Chase. Corey Davidge. Nellie Gotti. Jared Gurton. Halfway there, Katie Mancini. Jessica Monroe. Jackson Palazzini. Catherine Perry. Zachary Taylor. And finally, Christopher Tringali. I'll get it right. So we have some Scholastic Awards. This is our valedictorian and salutatorian. These two individuals have speeches ready and ready to go for tomorrow. They're edited and they're looking great. Nice job. These students will be wearing special medals tomorrow as well. So our salutatorian for the class of 2016 is Andrew Jalbert. And the valedictorian for the class of 2016 is Griffin Riley. Okay, so we are now up to our scholarship winner portion of awards night. So the first scholarship is the Band-Aid Concert Fundraiser Scholarship. We have 3 scholarships in the amount of $200. The concert fundraiser is run by the administrators and the Principal's Advisory Council. Active students who plan on attending college and who have contributed positively to the high school will be considered. I will give a lot of credit to Mr. Ducharme for running Band-Aid and making that successful for a lot of years, so we appreciate that. So the first recipient for the Band-Aid Concert Fundraiser Scholarship is Amanda Alves. The second recipient is Zachary Morin. And the third recipient for the Band-Aid Concert Fundraiser Scholarship is Nicholas Schleier. I'll ask Ken Conwat to please come up for the next scholarship. I'll just stand over here. Fred Tiberio Memorial Scholarship. We have 2 scholarships in the amount of $250. Fred Tiberio was a longtime supporter of the Blackstone Fire and Police Department. Although never a member, he could always be counted on to help in any way needed, especially with fundraising. His efforts went a long way in providing the fire prevention programs, scholarships, and he was instrumental in building the training tower. He passed away in 2003, and the departments miss him tremendously. The first recipient of the Fred Tiberio Memorial Scholarship goes to Christopher Milliken. And the second recipient for the Fred Tiberio Memorial Scholarship is Kyle Cottonwa. Thank you. The next scholarship is the Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA. We have 1 scholarship in the amount of $300. This recipient or person manages the school store, is responsible to purchase, stock, and organize the school store, and also worked hours and hours during lunches. The recipient of this year's FBLA scholarship of $300 is Emily Keys. The BMR National Honor Society Scholarship, we have 1 in the amount of $400. It's awarded to a member who shows excellence in the 4 pillars of the organization: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Is a role model not only for the membership, but also for the entire student body. This year's recipient is Jessica Morrison. The BMYSO Rowan Cowie Memorial Scholarship. We have 2 in the amount of $500. Rowan Cowie was a lifelong resident of Blackstone. He attended the BMR schools, graduating in 2003. Rowan was extremely active in the BMYSO soccer program, playing the town leagues from the age of 5 and later with traveling teams. Sadly, while driving to the New England School of Communications in Bangor, Maine, after Thanksgiving break on December 1st, 2003, he fell asleep at the wheel and was tragically killed. There are 2 memorial scholarships. The first recipient of the $500 scholarship goes to Sarah DeWolf. The second recipient is Corey Davidge. I'd ask Officer Travis Lothar to please come up for the next award. Is he here? No? No? I don't. Okay. So the Blackstone Police Patrolman's Union Scholarship is in the amount of $500 and strongly prefers a student from Blackstone going into the police or corrections area or helping profession. This year's recipient of $500 is Catherine Gothier. The next scholarship is the Blackstone Ambulance Association. And the association strongly prefers a student going into the medical field. This is a $500 scholarship, and this year's recipient is Jessica Monroe. I'd ask Anthony Catalano, if you are here, to please come up. The Blackstone Lions has chosen to reward a senior who has volunteered time and energy to benefit the community through community service while maintaining successful grades. This is a $500 scholarship, and this year's recipient is Matthew Bourgeois. Our next scholarship is the Kevin Gignac Humanitarian Scholarship. Kevin was a member of the BMR class of 1999 and a Blackstone firefighter. Kevin died tragically in a boating accident in 2003. He is fondly remembered by his family, friends, and community with this scholarship. And this is a scholarship for $500, and this year's recipient is Kyle Cottonwa. At this time, I would ask Teresa and James Gaudet to please come up. So the Corey Edward Gaudet Memorial Scholarship is in memory of a member of the class of 2012. Corey, a young man who loved the outdoors, sports, and the friendship of family and friends, lost his battle with brain cancer. He is fondly remembered by family and friends and community with this scholarship. This is a $500 scholarship. This year's recipient is Sarah Joffrey. The BMR Superintendent's Principal Scholarship is a scholarship in the amount of $500. This scholarship is being given to a student that has excelled academically and has made a strong, positive contribution to the school. I will add that he was the lone member of our school council that we met once a month. Matthew Bourgeois is our recipient of the $500 scholarship. Congrats. I would ask Erin Powers to please come up. Erin is Robert Powers' daughter, and we have the Robert Powers Memorial Scholarship. This is a $500 scholarship. Robert C. Powers was a man who dedicated most of his life to education. He served the BMR community first as vice principal and then as principal from 1970 until his retirement in 1997. Robert took great pride in his job and education of the BMR students. Mr. Powers was inducted into the Blackstone Millville Regional High School Wall of Fame and presented with a Distinguished Faculty Award on May 4th, 2012. This year's recipient of the Robert Powers Memorial Scholarship of $500 is Zachary Roy. The next scholarship is the James and Agnostis Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship, there's two at $500 apiece. So James was an assistant managing editor at the Woonsocket Call. He recognized the value of education and hoped to help young people to achieve their goals with this scholarship. The first recipient of the James and Agnostis Memorial Scholarship is Catherine Gauthier. The second recipient is Emily Keys. The Matthew Gignac Memorial Scholarship, we have two in the amount of $500. Matthew was a courageous young elementary student who died in 1997 after his battle with cancer. Matthew is fondly remembered by his family and friends with this scholarship. The first recipient is Christopher Milliken. The second recipient for the Matthew Gignac Memorial Scholarship is Jessica Morrison. Stephen Slate, please come up. If you don't know Stephen Slate, he is in our science department. Apparently really famous at BMR. So this is the BMR Educators Association Scholarship. We have two at the amount of $500. And the association would like a son or daughter of a member, is always nice if possible, but not mandatory. So the first recipient of the BMR Education Association Scholarship for $500 goes to Brenna Cook. And the second recipient is Zachary Roy. The next scholarship is the BMR School Committee Scholarship. We have two scholarships in the amount of $500. So this is a prospective teacher is always nice, and or the son or daughter of a member on the school committee. The first recipient of a $500 scholarship for the BMR School Committee Scholarship is Eric Eisner. Second recipient is Christopher Tringali. So we have 5 scholarships in the amount of $500. This is from the BMR High School Administrator Scholarship. Students who are planning on attending college and who have contributed positively to the school, shown perseverance, determination, academics, or other strong character qualities will be considered. So the first recipient of the BMR High School Admin Scholarship is Daria Boujri. The second recipient is Amanda Landry. Third recipient, Jared Gurton. Next on our list is Andrew Lucier. And the last recipient for the BMR High School Admin Scholarship is Samuel Partlow. I'd ask Nancy Callahan to come, please come up. Cahalan, Nancy Cahalan. Welcome. This is the Better Business Bureau's Barbara J. Sinat Scholarship for Student of Integrity. This scholarship provides students with a $1,000 award to be used for the expenses associated with their college education. Awards are made possible through BBB's Consumer Ed Foundation, which exists to educate consumers about marketplace issues and to reinforce BBB's mission of advancing marketplace trust. Christopher Tringali has been selected to receive this year's scholarship. He is an outstanding representative of the class of 2016 and a tremendous asset to his community. Congratulations to Chris Tringali. Thank you. The Milford Regional Medical Center Auxiliary Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship. This award is presented to a student based on the following criteria: scholastic achievement, extracurricular activities, hospital volunteerism, and a pursuit of a health-related career. This year's recipient for the Milford Regional Medical Center Auxiliary Scholarship is Matthew Bourgeois. The Dean Bank Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship. This is based on academic enthusiasm, potential, and vision of success. This year's recipient of the $1,000 Dean Bank Scholarship is Andrew Jalbert. The Andrew Kelly Memorial Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship. Andrew Kelly was an outstanding student athlete from BMR's class of 1982 who died unexpectedly from a viral heart disease at the age of 21. His friends and family keep his spirit alive by organizing a road race in his memory, proceeds of which are in the form of a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a deserving BMR senior. That deserving BMR senior is Nathan Carroll. Our next scholarship is the Andrew Bebo Memorial Scholarship. This is a scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Andrew Bebo was the son of our retired music director, Mr. Buddy Bebo, and his wife, Sophia, who tragically drowned in 1998. He is fondly remembered by his family and the BMR music community with this scholarship. Again, this is a $1,000 scholarship going to Eric Eisner. I'd ask Emily Dobeck to please come up. Anyone's here? No? Oh, okay. Thanks for coming. This is the Bill Dobeck Memorial Scholarship. Emily is Bill's sister. This is a $1,000 scholarship. Bill was an outstanding student athlete musician from BMR's class of 1981 who passed away unexpectedly. Upon graduation, Bill attended the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy. His friends and family keep his spirit alive by organizing the annual Bill Dobeck Memorial Crackham Open Golf Tournament in his memory, proceeds of which are in the form of a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a deserving BMR senior who is loved by his or her friends. This year's recipient is Nicholas Schleier. Thank you. The Christopher J. Metrano Memorial Scholarship. We have 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,000. Christopher Joseph Metrano grew up in Millville and was a graduate of BMR class of 2009. His life was cut short in a tragic car accident on April 3rd, 2011 at the age of 20. His outgoing, happy demeanor made a positive impact on everyone he met. He is fondly remembered by his family and friends with a motorcycle run in his honor. So the first recipient of a $1,000 Chris Metrano Memorial Scholarship goes to Samantha Pimenta. And the second recipient for the Christopher Metrano Memorial Scholarship goes to, or is, Christopher Tringali. Last scholarship, I would ask Jennifer Pendergrast to come up to the stage. So this is the Unibank for Savings Scholarship. This is one scholarship in the amount of $2,000. This is usually chosen on the basis of strong academics. This year's recipient of the Unibank Savings Scholarship is Griffin Riley. I do want to formally thank Unibank for all of the contributions that they've given to BMR in the last couple of years. I do send out a letter every year in hopes that I get some money to support our Charter Strong program with T-shirts, and Unibank has given us $1,000 for the last 2 years for that. So I just want to give Jen just a little momentum, our Finish Strong senior T-shirt to Unibank. There you go. Thank you for a great evening. I am done, so hopefully you enjoyed that part. Back to Miss Callahan.
Thank you so much, Principal Mike Dudek. Finally, to end our evening, Class President Eric Eisner will come up to make some closing remarks.
All right, so with the impending weather, the decision of where graduation will be held will be made tomorrow morning. And whether or not the ceremonies are inside or outside, graduation will commence at 6. Don't be late, in the words of Mr. Ducharme. Before we close for the night, the class of 2016 will be presenting their senior slideshow. All are welcome to stay, but we ask you all please remain seated and wait for the graduates to return to the auditorium.
senior slideshow. Me and Taylor Kaderka, we are the historian and the vice president of our class, and we've been putting this together for the last couple weeks, so hope you guys enjoy it.
Don't know how you let me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. When I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your hands like a fish in the sea. I'm saying, follow me, everything's alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm not worried about the ring you wear, 'cause as long as no one knows, then nobody can care. You're feeling guilty, and I'm well aware, but you don't look ashamed, and baby, I'm not scared. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Want any money, I can't give you the sky. You're better off if you don't ask why. I'm not the reason that you go astray. We'll be alright if you don't ask me to stay. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Too hot, call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, make the dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, and my band right there, money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body, it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights and everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine at your door tonight if you need help, if you need help. I'll shut down the city lights, I'll cheat, I'll beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well. When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from more if you need help, if you need help. Your hope dangling by a string, I'll share in your suffering to make you well, to make you well. Give me reasons to believe that you would do the same for me, and I will do it for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. For you, for you. You will never sleep alone, I'll love you long after you're gone, and long after you're gone, gone, gone. When you fall like a statue, I'm gonna be there to catch you, put you on your feet, you on your feet. And if your well is empty, not a thing will prevent me. Tell me what you need, what do you need? I surrender honestly. You've always done the same for me, so I will do it for you. After you're gone, gone, gone. You're my backbone, you're my cornerstone, you're my crutch when my legs stop moving. You're my head start, you're my rugged heart, you're the pulse that I've always needed. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. For you. You will never sleep alone, I'll love you long after you go. For you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. Drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you. And long after you're gone, 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 I'll love you long after you're gone, gone, gone.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young. the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
She was staring out the window of their SUV, complaining, saying, I can't wait to turn 18. She said, I'll make my own money and I'll make my own rules. Mama put the car in park out there in front of the school, and she kissed her head and said, I was just like you. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. She knows it, she's a brand new bride in her one-bedroom apartment, and her daddy stops by. He tells her it's a nice place. She says, it'll do for now. Starts talking about babies and buying a house. And daddy shakes his head and says, baby, just slow down. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. One's 36, one's 23. It's hard to believe, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times.